Okay, so now I've got this set up, so I don't have to be talking over there and then talking over here and doing it all alternately. Because I bought this fantastic unit from my friends in the building, or my new best friends in the building, that enables me to, talk and speak at the same time to everyone. Well, I've just realised that probably I have to go slightly over there. I don't know, because my main one is there. And it's alright when I'm sitting on the stool actually, but the other one, the one is the laptop. The small one's the laptop, obviously, and the big one shows you everything, including the 2 glasses of wine, because I'm just about to finish one. Anyway, yeah, difficult day, because as those of you who've been following on Facebook, it was the first anniversary of my mum's death. So it's been a tough week all round, but I know everyone's having a tough time at the moment. You know, it's I've had 3 friends lose their mother in the last month alone, and a lot of friends have lost a parent this year anyway. So what can we do? Being in isolation is very difficult anyway, and certainly for the people who've lost their mothers, they can't even go to the funeral. They couldn't even visit them, in their last difficult days, which must be devastating. I truly can't begin to imagine that. I've just realised I forgot to go live on. Okay, so on YouTube, I'll be slightly ahead, and people on the other one will only have just caught up with me. So I was wishing on to myself, as I always do. Yeah, so it's, to reiterate, yeah, it's been a difficult time. It seems to have been the worst year for everyone so far. I remember when 2019 finished, everyone began with such optimism 2020, because we'd all had such a really bad 2019. And yet, here we are in 2020, all our resolutions have gone out the window, obviously. But there's still, I didn't mean to have my snot rag there, it's just going under me. Who's that coming out? Alison. Hello, Alison. I can just about see there, now that I've got it all set up so perfectly, it's quite good. So I don't know if you saw on Facebook, but I've bought this extended thing. It's a very big, beautiful butcher's block, and it enables me to put my 2 computers on there, clear my deck, so when I cook over the weekend, you'll be able to see it. Not that many of you watch it anyway, but I don't care, because I'm enjoying it. Yeah, so it's still quite cold here in New York. Not sure what it's like in the UK. But goodness, what strange times we're living in. What weird times. I think actually I just realised I can actually move this over here and look at the same point, I think, rather than keep turning my head slightly to the side. Yay! Except the people on YouTube will see it slightly larger, but at least now I don't have to, I look down to that camera and up to that one. But anyway, it's a bit easier. And I do wear something other than this JACI'S box t-shirt. I just wasn't planning to come on today because I have no makeup on. And hi, Alison, thank you for saying that. It's nice to see you here as well. Thank you for coming on. Yeah, it's what bizarre times. So utterly bizarre. All I can do is watch TV. I'm doing a little bit fat in that. Yeah, I've got my kitchen stool up. Honestly, I know this sounds really ridiculous. I'm so excited about this unit that I've bought from my neighbour, because although it looks a big kitchen, I've got so many pots and pans, and I struggle all the time. All these things falling on my head, and I'm hurting myself. So I've now got this beautiful unit where there are a lot of things hanging on it, but also I can put this up here, and I don't have to put it away every night and have all that. I know, first world problems, but it's nice to be able to come on here and talk to people and not have the stress of fat splashing on my laptop and stuff like that. So yeah, Got Claire. Hello, Claire. Hello, Claire. Apparently I've got to perfect a wave better, it's not strong enough. Colours are still very different on YouTube and this. So yeah, so when they announce it's a weekend coming up here in America, no, they just say, well, whatever. Do we actually know that there's any difference? I certainly don't. Oh, I see I've got a third thing coming on here now. Oh, sorry, it's just emotional. It's a message from a friend who also, well, she lost her mother last week, and it's incredibly sad because she wasn't able to go and see her. It's what I was saying earlier. You know, it's tough enough losing your parents, your mother, anyone at the moment, but not being able to visit them, not being able to go to a funeral, that's really, really tough. And I just can't imagine. It was tough enough dealing with it when I could, let alone with this other stuff. Apologies. I've got no idea what I'm going to do with this glare from the fridge. I'm treating it as a lighting thing for my face at the moment. Apparently there's something I can do with it. Oh, right, it's like, oh God, no, that's worse. Anyway, dealing with it. First world problems. Yeah, so if you have a look on Facebook, I've redesigned my kitchen with my lovely butcher supply. Honestly, it's the things that really please me at the moment. And it's extended my kitchen by many inches, by at least 2 and a bit feet. And then it's given me this extra bit to work in that you all get to see. So I'm genuinely very excited. And it's cleared my work deck, so I'll be cooking a lot more over the weekend. I don't know if anyone's doing anything over the weekend. Who's this? Nathan, is it Nathan? I should bring this one a bit closer, but then I'll be right in your face and you'll be able to see my blackheads, and that won't be any good. Oh, excuse me a sec. It's not, don't worry, you don't have to back away, it's not COVID-19, it's just a bit of hay fever. Oh my goodness, Rachel Rosa! Christopher, oh my goodness, Rachel Allison, still there, Claire, oh my goodness, Rachel, I was thinking about you this week. Rachel Rosen was my producer when I was on this morning, and one of my favourite people on the planet, one of the funniest people ever on the planet, and she inadvertently got roped into, why do I look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, by the way? Is that squeezing my own blackheads, or is it just the lighting? There's times when you need people like Rachel. Honestly, I look as if I got a clown's nose on. That's really odd. Oh, look at that a bit closer. That's really odd. Do you think I'm dying? Oh, goodness me. I think I need a bit of powder. Hang on. Oh, there we go. You see, this is the problem about when you don't do makeup. When you're doing anything on camera, you look like Rudolph the Flaming Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's better. I'll put makeup on tomorrow, I promise you. Anyway, so Rachel inadvertently got roped into doing a speech at one of my birthday parties, and when I came to do the, it was in an apartment in London, and when I came to do the washing up, the dishwasher doing the washing up, and I filled the dishwasher, and I'd run out of tablets of dishwasher, so I said, I'll put some fairy liquid in, it'll be alright. Well, we must have been 8 hours clearing it up, because if you ever put fairy liquid in dishwasher, it turns into a kind of monstrous planetary creature. The whole apartment was just filled with soap suds. You have to be there, really, to be honest. But we laugh about it ever since. And Rachel is a very, very dear friend who I love enormously, and I don't see her often enough. Who else is on here? Nathan. Hello, Nathan. Helen. Hello, Helen. They come up there. I'm trying to work out this way that I could get this. I suppose I could bring it closer, but then you won't see the kitchen. But as I'm not cooking, that won't matter at the moment, will it? So let me bring it a bit closer. Now I don't have to keep leaning over. And then the YouTube, my YouTube audience, or one of them, me, can see it. That's better, so I can see this now. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you, Nathan. I'm good. Now YouTube have got my computer in view, but they won't mind because no one ever watches me on that. Hello, Claire. Tracy. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Vicky. Hello, David. Oh my goodness, David. Hello, my dear friend David from Malta. And we don't touch base anywhere near enough. We had a very good day out in New York. And very, very dear friend of mine. And, you know, oh, we'll all have to get together, you know, when we can. Now you even got my head in. This is why I should have adjusted it, you see. Right, now, I don't know why this doesn't work on Facebook. There we are, there we are. Now, you just don't have the counter in. But anyway, you can see me. Oh my goodness, Janie Ironside, what? Janie, are we the only two people of our generation still alive? Janie and I had lots of conversations years ago. Janie worked at ITV, and we've been in communication this week about the brilliant show Quiz, which we both love, and it's quite interesting. Janie's absolutely fantastic. Beautiful woman, inside and out. She was an absolute stunner, probably still is a stunner, I'm sure. Well, yeah, I'd be looking at the pictures, of course she is. And fantastic at her job, just really brilliant at her job. And we had, oh Janie, did we have the best of times then? All those TV festivals where we all misbehaved and nobody took us to court. They were the best of times. They were the worst of times, but not literally. They were the best of times. And sometimes the worst of times are the best of times. Who else come on here? Antonella. Oh my goodness, oh, thank you, Alison. I don't feel beautiful because I've only just showered and I just stuck something in my hair and I've got no makeup on. And I just keep wearing this t-shirt, makes me look like 84 stone every day. But today, I know those of you know about it's the 1 year anniversary of my mum's death. And it hasn't been the easiest of weeks, let alone days. And I really appreciate all the kindness that you've all shown me and the messages. It's been truly amazing. And, you know, it's also been incredible to touch base with people who also having the anniversaries of people they've lost, and certainly parents. And I don't think that each year gets any easier. It's different, but I don't think anything gets easier. Anniversaries don't. Getting older doesn't get easier, does it? You know, Stevie. Oh, Stevie's a very close friend who we used to meet up in Bath on Wednesday and Thursday night. And her and her sister used to come along to the pub, and we had such fun. And I miss you, Stevie. I really miss you. And will we ever have those times again, or are we doomed never to have any communication again? Maybe this is it. Maybe I'll just die, me and my liver alone on this kitchen unit. The good thing about my new extended kitchen is that I could always put someone up now. I could put a single mattress on top and I've got an extra bed. No, none of you are coming. Don't get excited. That's why I got rid of my sofa bed so no one could ever stay with me. Who else is here now? Oh, thank you, Claire. I sort of do need makeup, really. I've got very piggy eyes at the moment. I think that's, yeah, strange end to an awful year. And a strange beginning to this one. It's very, very weird not having anyone to talk to. I've got a friend who I went out with the other day, and we were 6 feet apart while she was walking her friend's dog. And today, the excitement of my day was in fact getting my new piece of furniture and having an exchange 6 feet apart with the people I bought it from. It was like a party. It was all of like 2 minutes. I was so excited. I'm very excited about my new kitchen, by the way. I really am. I'll probably just sit in this chair now and just talk to everyone the whole time. So anyone up to anything? Silly question. Anyone up to anything over the weekend? Probably not. I've got my quiz tomorrow that my friend Carl does, so that should be fun. And I'll probably do some more cooking. Oh, I have to tell you, my fridge is so full. There's so many bananas in my fridge. Oh my goodness, I've got enough bananas to feed a zoo for the next millennium. Anyway, they're all in there, and still cooking, eating well. Yeah, thank you, Claire. Tough. Yeah, I think that. Do you know it's interesting with time and everything. It was 30 years in January since my father died, and there was a day leading up to it where it suddenly felt as if it happened the day before. So I think that times don't make any difference. I mean, obviously, it's not like the day after it happened or the day it happened, but these things are stored in our minds. They're stored in our brains and in our DNA, and it can take any kind of trigger to set it off. Like, I still can't go into a supermarket and see a jar of peanut butter without bursting into tears because it was what my father loved. I can't look at smoked salmon because it was what I always bought for Mum. And she loved the smoked salmon. And I know I've written about this, but just in case anyone isn't as obsessed with myself as I am, she just went on and on about where I put this smoked salmon that she hadn't been able to eat. I said, Mum, it's in, I've got it. It's fine, so I'll get you some more smoked salmon. I think there was no room in the freezer. No, she wanted that smoked salmon. Every time I went to the hospital, where's that smoked salmon? Oh, Jackie Poco, I know you lost your father-in-law this year as well. It's very difficult. There's so many people who've just lost people this year. It's been the worst year I've ever known. Paul, I'm not going to get anything tonight, Paul. You live far too far away. And who else? Yeah, it's just very, very tough, isn't it? My apartment's filling up with quite a lot of stuff now, though, I realised. I was glad I sorted the Rudolph. I'm getting into Rudolph again. I think it's these glasses. They're really, really cheap glasses. I'm going to put some more powder on that. Really cheap glasses because I haven't been able to get to an optician because of meltdown or countdown, whatever they're calling it now. So when I put these cheap glasses on, it sort of pinches my nose. So I turn into a bit of a monster. Anyway, I think I'm going to go and have something to eat now because I haven't eaten all day. I found the perfect diet. Don't eat. It's the perfect 2-word diet. And who else is there? Yeah, it's Alison's just said that when people don't want to bring up memories because sometimes it's what you want to hear. And I think you never know. You never know when it's going to hit you and you want to hear something or when you're going to not. I had one person who was doing a family tree, and for some bizarre reason, I'm not with them now on Facebook, so it's all right to say it, but they came on and said, oh, we can do the family tree, and just added a bit more to it. And there's my mum's name with her birth and death dates on it and where it was. In what universe does anyone think that that's going to give me any kind of comfort? It's a member of the family who's very, very religious. And fine, you think you're going to see my mother again? But to do that and put that in print, I thought was the most cruel, heartless, insensitive thing to do. Just utterly breathtaking. And I was saying to a friend, a recently bereaved friend, not so long ago this week, you have to do things in your time. One of the things that I think it's very easy to do. People do want to empathise, and it's lovely to have people empathise to talk about what they went through. But it's also all right if you're going through it to pull back and say, actually, I don't give a shit what you're going through. I don't give a shit what you went through. And I remember when Mum died, there were a lot of people saying what they've been through. Don't care. This is what I'm going through. And it's all right to be like that too. Because grieving takes a lot of energy. It's exhausting. I found that the years leading up to Mum's death and the last year have just wiped me out. I thought that I was very ill at one point. Well, at several points over the last couple of years. At one point I was quite ill with stress. So you have to do what's right for you, always. And if you're not good for yourself, you're no good for anyone else. So look after yourself first and foremost. It's not being selfish, it's just being kind to yourself. Because if you're a good person, we tend to just give out to others all the time. But it's all right to be good to yourself. And no, thank you, Jackie. Yeah, you know, Jackie and I used to have such fun. Do you know, Jackie, I was thinking the other day, those Boxing Day things down with Tony and Paula at the, what was the name of the ballroom there? We used to go down Boxing Day morning. Oh, God, that was a highlight of my Christmas. Such fun. Mate, I always thought that we were robbed when we did the all-girl cha-cha-cha, and we always lost to Sonia and Julie. I always thought that was fixed because we were obviously better. It wasn't all good cha-cha-cha, it was every cha-cha-cha, but I remember we never beat them. I always thought there was a bit of dodgy judging there. Yeah, put your oxygen mask on first, Claire. Absolutely right. Right, my brother's coming on now, so... Hello, Nige?
Hello, Jack.
Hi, Nige. Right, everyone on Facebook and YouTube, I now have to go now because my brother's on the other channels, we have to say. So thank you all for coming on, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.